Alrighty, let me show you how to use the Video Physics app. So, looks something like this. This is the updated version. And if you don't have the updated version, it'll look similar. So what you're going to do is you're going to be filming those two carts from the side. You will go here to take a new video. I just took a video and it looks like this. So this was from sitting basically in the front two chairs. I'm about 6 feet away from the carts, and I'm filming directly from the side, which is important. If you're filming from an angle, the data is going to be all messed up. So the video looks like this, and I'll just play it for you. So I had to set this up alone and get the video running. I'm using a ruler there, and that's for what we call setting the scale. It's to tell the Video Physics app how much a certain distance is. So we're using these two red carts, and I just turned on the vacuum. It sounds like the sound isn't on. So this isn't perfectly level, it looks like, but it's pretty close. So see how one was initially at rest, and I moved the second one in? So this one is at rest, and that one moves in, and what we're looking at here is, and I'm going to pause, what we're looking at is all of the speed and momentum transferred to one. So here I'm going to go slow motion. So this cart's moving in, this one's at rest, and we're wondering, is all of the speed from this one transferred to this one? Because it kind of looks like it is. This one's moving, and then after the collision it stopped, and this one starts moving. And because they're the same identical red cart, we can kind of assume that that's going to work, but we're going to look at that using math and finding the speeds of both of these carts. So, to use the Video Physics app, first we have to go over here where it says Origin and Scale, and you see these two little dots. What we're going to do is we're going to set these on the ends of the rulers, and this is to tell the app how much a certain distance is, because we could be looking at a mountaintop or we could be looking at a ladybug, and the app doesn't know that. But here I've set the ends at the end of the ruler, and this is one, and it's not a meter, it's a foot. So let's do that, and then Video Physics now knows what that distance is. Okay, thanks Video Physics. How do we, there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set some points. And this is for the motion. So this is where the Video Physics will tell how fast something is moving. And we're going to set this at the front of the cart, but let's get it so the cart is actually moving. So we want the red cart to be moving and just before the collision. So here's kind of just before the collision. And let's use a point here. Hey, alright, we can go, hey, never mind. We can go frame by frame using this. Alright, so there's frame by frame. We'll move back. So I'm going to adjust this and move it right at the very front of the cart, and then when I tap the middle, you see that turned red? So that is an actual data point. And then I'll scroll up until right there it's hit, so we don't want to use that. But before it has actually hit, we're going to move that right to the center, to the front of the cart, excuse me, and another data point. So now I have two data points, and that's good. I am now ready to, let's take a look at the graph. So when we go and look at the graph, this is position, we don't care about that one, but aha, here we go. So x, so that's position or distance, and then on this axis we have time, so we have two data points, and the slope of this line will give us our speed. And let's see what happens when we, so if we go back, this is embarrassing. How do I go? Oh, done. Sorry. So if we go, what we can do is we can open the data, so data file. there's a second app which analyzes it even further. So we're going to open in this graphical app. And within the graphical app, we have all kinds of displays that we can see, but if we go to this wrench thing in the table, we can actually view the data points. So this is what we're interested in. There is a spot in your lab for you to put time values, so these are time, and then the distance or the position values. And from these two, so this is like the x and the y and the x and the y, we're going to find slope, which is speed, and then it actually gives us the speed here. It says it's moving at 1.4 feet per second, and the negative indicates that it's moving to the left. So that is we're going to find the slope of these and compare it to the actual speed that the Video Physics app gives us.